Welcome to Bad Gear, the show about the world's most hated audio tools. Today we are going to talk about the 1998 Yamaha FS1R, which is simultaneously the best and worst synth of all time. At the first glance it looks like yet another one of those Rompler boxes. But this couldn't be further from the truth. Behind the uninviting minimalist front panel with its tic-tac-toe style button array and 4 encoders lurks what can be considered the pinnacle of late 90s digital synth design, a fully DX7 compatible, yes, you've heard that right, 8-operator FM Synth with an extra 8 so-called unvoiced operators opening the gates to Formant Synthesis, which is about as conceptually impenetrable as the instrument's UI. These unvoiced operators let you add noise components and allow for voice-like tones. But more about that in a bit. In addition to this intimidating cocktail of borderline impossible to operate vintage high-tech, Yamaha implemented resonant filters reminiscent of the classic AN1X and an unpretentious set of FX. These FX can be addressed using 2 sends for reverbs, delays, modulation FX and the like, and 1 insert slot which needs to be shared by up to 4 multitimbral parts and also lets you route signals to the individual output jacks on the back. Even without the additional layer of multitimbrality, the front panel interface is a challenge to say the least, so the FS1R is one of the rare cases in which even certified menu divers like yours truly needs to spend a few bucks on a month of patch-based subscription. The inherent complexity of FM is cranked to the max with a grand total of 88 algorithms with feedback, allowing you to manage operators capable of creating a wide range of waveforms, with a skirt parameter for dialing in overtones. There are traditional sines, a Formant oscillator mode, and the aforementioned unvoiced noise generators. Every operator comes with all the facilities you would expect from a Yamaha FM Synth, like the usual amp envelope thrill ride, a pitch envelope, and key scaling facilities, the 2 LFOs, are complemented by another multi-stage envelope dedicated to the versatile filter section. Literally thousands of parameters can be assigned to macro-like voice control sets for real-time control via the front panel encoders and MIDI CCs. Setting them up without an editor is a royal PITA though. Speaking of which, one of the instrument's main USPs is the Formant sequence functionality, allowing for voice synthesis and very 90s loops. These sequences can't be edited on the machine, so you will have to resort to either dedicated software or the 90 internal presets. As mentioned before, 4 patches can be combined to a performance, and the synth is chock full of pristine takes on classic 80s patches, mind-meltingly beautiful pads, rock-hard basses and leads, and what are probably the most luxurious retro rave presets of all time. If you want to take up the gauntlet and dive into this parallel universe of overpowered digital synthesis possibilities, you will need A. a profound knowledge of FM synthesis, B. strong nerves, and C. deep pockets, as the compact 19-inch rack unit goes for completely ridiculous prices. Thanks to Ravermeister from Feistritz am Wechsel for helping me out with another piece from his incredible collection. Quite similar to other 90s oddities like Ensoniq Fismo or Kawaii K5000, Yamaha's FS1R is shrouded in mystery. Can it be that it is the best and worst synth at the same time? You have already heard FS1R in today's intro tune. Brutal FM bass, PA-like main synth and a touch of 90s sound design. I'm in. Let's start this nice and easy with a preset deep dive. Confused. While the FM heritage is more than obvious, the high-end engine turns the otherwise cheesy organ and pitched-up bass sounds into crystalline goodness. The interface is as bad as everybody says. Time to hook it up to the editor and work around the opaque menu system. Even with an editor, the patch creation process remains time-consuming and challenging, so quite a few modified presets, which are numerous and usable, made it into the jam. In my opinion, the bright and modern tone works better in sparse arrangement. Its ample modulation options and high operator count turns FS1R into a great drum synth. I wanna know if we can make it work as the only sound generator in an homage to the imageboard creepypasta techno scene of a parallel dimension in which the advent of software instruments didn't push the reset button on the market for hardware synths. Verdict: it doesn't happen often that a relentlessly overhyped and overpriced ultra-rare vintage instrument actually delivers on the promise, especially when it's digital. At least for my taste, FS1R totally does. No compromise 90s high fidelity, a versatile and innovative sound engine and sound aesthetics that bridge the gap between 80s FM and 21st century clarity. I do, however, understand completely if the sheer idea of all this is an instant turn-off for you, and even if you've already opened multiple gas-related tabs, I once again remind you of the challenges the little synth has in store when it comes to its workflow and overall complexity. The DX7 has a reputation of being incredibly hard to program, but compared to its late 90s successor, it feels like playing the game on easy mode. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Feel free to like, subscribe, become a patron and use one of the links down below to support the channel regardless of what your gas commands you to buy.